she's in her essence. And this man is going to see this and just be wowed. Welcome back to No Like Tarot. My name is Holly. So grateful to have you all. Please make sure that you're subscribed, you like the video, and you comment. Moving forward, I will only take suggestions from members and subscribers. So if you have the butterfly next to your name, or if you have the red YouTube button next to your name, then I will be taking your suggestion. Otherwise, I will not be taking your suggestion. I have many reasons for it, but mostly just to give back to those who are loyal and helping to grow the community. Okay, so I started doing this Future Love series. I'm starting today with the first person. I'll announce it in just a moment. But basically, I think it'll be fun. A lot of you ask me to do Future Love readings, and just for fun, so please don't take it too much to heart. It is intuitive based, not fact based. So the person that I'm picking up energy on also has free will. I do want to reiterate that this is meant to be positive. So please, can we send the person love, and no matter who we're doing a reading on, who they decide to be with, that we are happy with their decision and that we're respectful for them because they are still a person. Okay, so let's get into it. I'm doing Lisa Bonet. I don't really have that many stories about her, just in general, like a feeling about her. You know, sometimes I tell people stories about the person if I met them or if I remember them from something. She just used to be on the Bill Cosby show. I never watched the Bill Cosby show. I watched it a few times. I don't like Bill Cosby, so not when I was a kid. So yeah, she's a son of Scorpio. She just always oozes. She oozes just knowing, you know. I met her daughter in 2016, 17. We're the same age, actually, me and her daughter, and I think she has done a wonderful job raising her children. So that's just my opinion. I'm using the Earthwoman Tarot. I thought it was fitting because I feel like she has very boho vibes. Somebody asked me to do this reading because of Jason Momoa. I will be doing a relationship update on him very soon. I'm just waiting for the right time. Intuitively, something's telling me it's not the right time, but soon. Okay, so I'm going to start with the bottom of the deck for a reason, and I'll explain why. So the bottom of the deck is the general energy, and I get the Empress. So the Empress is fertile, Venus type, and let me see actually her rising, because I pulled up her chart. I think her rising is in Libra, or her Venus is in Libra. So usually Empress is ruled by Venus energy, often has Taurus, because Venus rules Taurus, often has Taurus energy or Libra energy, and her Venus is in Libra. And her moon is in Taurus, which is very interesting. She does give that kind of Aphrodite. The Empress is Aphrodite type, fertile, doesn't speak a lot. If she is, she's soft-spoken, you know, long hair, luscious hair, that type of energy that men or women fall for, just really like, you know. A lot of Taurus women have that, I must say. A lot of Taurus have that sultry. So yeah, so with King of Swords, Eight of Cups and Knight of Pentacles. So I do see there, especially with King of Swords, being a perspective. Future love, again, this is intuitive based. The person that I'm doing a reading on still has a choice, and I implore them to choose. It is their life. This person is older and kind of has a quiet energy about them. They don't speak a lot, but when they do, it's profound and it's very respected. So I see him being maybe a director, a producer. He's behind the scenes, but he is he has dignity. And I find it very interesting. You know, I used to have a huge crush on Jason Momoa. Huge crush when he was on North Beach. Oh my gosh. Which actually makes me think, was North Beach in Florida? Because so funny. Or North Shore, it was called. Something like that. But I used to love that show. Oh my gosh. I used to play on Sundays, Sunday evening. And I not fell in love, but I felt deeply attracted to him. When I was a 15, no, not even 15, I was like 14, 15. Yeah, I was 15. Watching this show, and I was like, oh my gosh, he's so hot. Who is he? So it's just funny to see his evolution. He was like 22 at the time. Yeah, he was around 22, 23. To see his evolution and who he ended up marrying and having kids with. And especially as somebody, you know, she has this Empress energy. Empress energy usually does better with older men. And that's why I find it interesting that they were together for so long. And I'll tell you why Empress energy does better with older men, because there's a wisdom that comes with experience that the Empress is kind of already born with, you know. I see her being an old soul from when she was very young. Just her having this knowing, almost as though her third eye was open, which is very Sun and Scorpio. I love Sun and Scorpio women. They are wonderful creatures of the earth. I really get along with a lot of Sun and Scorpio women. It's very rare that I don't. And if I don't, they usually have some kind of like fire in their chart. But an Earth Scorpio woman with rising in Cancer, she's very, she's a woman, you know. And I'm not saying being a man is bad, but when you can stand in she's in her essence. And this man is going to see this and just be wowed. She wows a lot of men, but she isn't really wowed. I think because sometimes she intimidates men and they have to look inside of themselves and think to themselves, can I be secure in myself and be with this beautiful creature who's just so astute is the word. So let's see. Okay, so he's going to come towards her. Wow, this is good. Very good. So with King of Wands, Nine of Wands, and Queen of Cups. So he sees in her, especially with her rising in Cancer, he sees in her this nurturer. And she might be wearing gold when he sees her. But he sees just this heavenly vision. The heavenly vision, glowing skin, beautiful, like very healthy. And he's going to break down why he wants to be with her. I see her being very, which people accuse me of being hard to approach. Because she's just very like, she comes across very stoic. And that stoic energy translates to don't talk to me. But she's just deep in her own world. Very spiritual energy. So he's going to reach out to Ace of Cups and explain how he feels. He might be very well older than her, which is fine. I see at least 20 years older than her. If not, he is mature and is experienced. And I think with Jason, the energy that I get was that she had to, and I'm only comparing that because that was her longest relationship that we know of. With Jason, she had to kind of be a motherly figure. You know, she was the Empress, but to him and to him only. Especially Sun and Leo, Jason's Sun and Leo, they can be very emotionally demanding. And I feel as though Jason drained Lisa of a lot of her potential. And now this cycle, she's going to be given what she gives. And especially Empress energy, Queen of Cups energy, if you have that energy, make sure that you get what you give. It's reciprocity, and you don't have to count what you've done for people. In fact, if you find yourself counting, that's not a real relationship. But make sure that you feel. If you hear, make sure you feel heard. If you give, make sure you feel given too. Because it's exchange of energy, and it makes things symbiotic. Circles go around. When there's that scientific force, I'm trying to think. When you learn, when we're in grade school, and they learn about energy, the flow of energy, right, from negative to positive. You have to complete a circle, and it can't stop on the other side. It has to fully go through. So when you are giving, the circle has to complete itself. It has to come back to you. Otherwise, it's not complete. And that's why I see relationships. I know that's very nerdy, because I work with computers and I work with science, so my other life. So I don't know if that makes any sense, but it has to complete itself in order for a relationship to feel fulfilled. So in order for a partnership to feel like it's a real partnership and not just one-sided, which she's going to get. She's finally going to get it. And no shade to younger guys, but some people can date younger. I've dated younger. I dated a guy that was 4 years younger than I was, and I'll never do it again. 2 actually. It's the first time I ever dated a younger person. But yeah, it's different strokes for different folks, and certain folks should not date younger, or can, and then learn their lesson, or be with an older soul. So yeah, that's what I have for you guys. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, like, and comment. Take care.